In this lecture, we will talk about the Age of Enlightenment. Spanning the 17th and 18th centuries was a period of intellectual growth, political change, and the expansion of democratic ideals. Journalism played a key role in this transformation, spreading new ideas about governance, individual freedoms, and human rights. Newspapers and pamphlets became powerful tools in shaping public opinion and supporting revolutions, including the American and French revolutions. Objectives of the lecture. At the end of this lecture, you should be able to explain how journalism contributed to democracy and freedom of speech, analyze the role of newspapers and pamphlets in revolutionary movements, understand how Enlightenment principles influenced modern journalism, journalism and the spread of Enlightenment ideas. The Enlightenment emphasized reason, critical thinking, and the pursuit of knowledge. Thinkers like Voltaire, John Locke, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau challenged traditional authority and promoted freedom of expression. Journalism became a key medium for disseminating these ideas, allowing ordinary citizens to engage in political discussions. How journalism fueled Enlightenment thought? Newspapers and pamphlets. These publications made philosophy and political discourse accessible to a wider audience. Debates and public opinion. Widespread distribution of printed materials encouraged discussions on rights, governance, and social change. Criticism of absolute monarchies. Many publications openly questioned the divine right of kings and called for more representative forms of government. The role of journalism in the American Revolution. During the American Revolution, 1775 to 1783, newspapers and pamphlets played a crucial role in uniting the colonies against British rule. Writers like Thomas Paine used print media to inspire revolutionary sentiment. Key publications: Common Sense, 1776, by Thomas Paine. This pamphlet argued for independence from Britain and became one of the most influential texts of the Revolution. The Pennsylvania Gazette, owned by Benjamin Franklin, this newspaper spread revolutionary ideas and updates on colonial resistance. The Massachusetts Spy encouraged rebellion against British control and supported the early movements toward independence. Impact on the Revolution mobilized public support. Print media encouraged collective action and strengthened the revolutionary cause. Created a shared identity. Colonists saw themselves as part of a larger movement for freedom. Challenged British rule. Newspapers exposed British injustices and provided a platform for colonial leaders to present their arguments. The role of journalism in the French Revolution. In France, journalism also played a defining role in sparking revolutionary action. The French Revolution, 1789 to 1799, was deeply influenced by the press, which exposed corruption and called for reform. Revolutionary newspapers, L'Ami du Peuple, The Friend of the People, by Jean-Paul Marat, advocated for radical change and denounced the monarchy. Le Père Duchesne, a popular satirical newspaper that criticized the aristocracy and supported the working class. La Gazette Nationale provided political updates and analysis on the revolutionary struggle. How journalism influenced the revolution. Spread revolutionary ideas, encouraged citizens to demand liberty, equality, and fraternity. Exposed government corruption. Journalists uncovered abuses of power and financial mismanagement by the monarchy. Supported popular movements, inspired protests, uprisings, and the push for democratic governance. The long-term impact of Enlightenment journalism. The principles established during the Enlightenment continue to influence modern journalism. The belief in a free press, the role of journalists as government watchdogs, and the idea that informed citizens are essential to democracy all trace back to this period. Key contributions to modern journalism. Press freedom. The Enlightenment laid the foundation for the concept of journalistic independence. Public accountability. Journalism became a means of holding leaders responsible for their actions. Encouragement of political discourse. The exchange of ideas through print media set the stage for the modern press's role in shaping policy, and public debate.